Okay, it's time to reassemble the tensioner. So this is the tensioner on this Coronado, but it's gonna reassemble the same as many Japanese 15 clones and straight stitch machines. So we've got our spring. This is a pull down spring. It's wound counterclockwise. And we need to slip our pin on to the barrel of the tensioner and then rotate our tensioner around for it to be horizontal. Let's see, our cup here is marked, has its arrow. Yeah, we can put that there, and then oh wait, sorry, I forgot I gotta put this piece in too. So these two parts have to go into the barrel first. And then with those two parts in, we can get our first screw in. And this screw goes through that outer collar and into the main body of the tensioner and retains the center post. So now this is going to clamp the center post in, but this outer ring adjusts the stopper for the spring, and that is still loose, and that's going to get this second screw. That's sort of set in the middle, but the pin here is so that's good there. Now this part has a key that fits in this notch. And then we put our two tension discs in place. Don't forget to drop the release pin down the center here. And then the cup has the marks on it. So our tension cup, tension spring, our and I already forgot a piece. Tension cup, tension spring. This washer with the stop on it, and it stops the nub on the back of the scale here. And then our nut. Goes on like so. Alright. Tensioner reassembled. Winder just had the single screw holding it in. And then there's the push button on the front here. And as soon as the new tire gets a little bit of wear on it, our automatic engagement button is going to work. So, and even now as I'm working a little bit, it's popping in, so that'll be good. The tensioner is reassembled and cleaned, so we need to put that on put the end back on. There's this thumb screw for the bottom. So this longer screw goes on the top here, and then you can snug the top screw and when we lift our needle bar, the tensioner releases, so that's all set. Ugh. Sorry, still getting fuzz away from this machine. Every time I think I got all the fuzz out of it, I find a bit more on this. Oh, I needed to grab a fresh hook for this machine because the old one was badly gouged, I believe. Right. Set a new hook in. Put our rice back in. Need to check if that hook is striking. We don't want a straight needle for that. Excellent. The needle is not striking. It'd be real odd if it did, but we'd have to figure out what to do about that if we ran into that issue. So, throw our needle plate back on, and then we're going to have to turn our attention to the motor for this machine, because the motor had all crunchy wires on it.